What's approaching the supreme moment? Reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead.
What's good? Now that LR Frieza finally has a proper category, which is the enhanced transformation category with the Super Buu unit, let's go ahead and showcase this guy. I've actually been meaning to do a showcase for this guy on a proper setup. I did give him level 20 for criticals, just to give him, the hardest hitting capabilities as much as possible. Now, the passive skill does provide 13,000 increase toward attack and 5,000 toward defense at the start of the turn. That's pretty much an equivalent of 60% toward attack and then 40% increase toward defense. So it is a flat number, but a decent number. It could be higher, obviously, but it's an okay number. And given that in mind, he actually does perform very well on this category. And I'm actually kind of happy that he finally gets like a proper one. I mean, the other one that he had was the Namek Saga, and there wasn't really much of a leader skill that provided a good boost for that. So let's go ahead and test them out. Again, this is the LR Frieza at 100% potential. I will cover the stats a little bit, so let's just go ahead and do that. The super attack for 12 ki does cause colossal damage to enemy, and then the 18 ki will cause mega colossal damage and also lowers attack and defense. Again, the passive skill will increase attack by 13,000 and defense of 5,000 at the start of turn. In terms of link skills, he's got strongest clan in space, that's +2 ki, universe's most malevolent, 15% increase to attack. Thirst for Conquest is 15% increase to attack, and then Big Bad Bosses, 25% toward attack and defense when HP is 80% or below. Fear and Faith is +2 ki. Legendary Power is 5,000 increase to attack when SA is launched, and then Metamorphosis is recover 5% HP. So I do have this guy linked up with the Tech Final Form Cooler throughout this video, just because they share links like Universe's most malevolent, strongest clan in space, Thirst for Conquest, as well as Big Bad Bosses. So quite a bit of linkage, and that's going to help LR Frieza out with the maximizing the damage potential. So it can it could certainly be replaced with the physical type Final Form Cooler as well. I just have my tech version at 100% potential, and I kind of like using that guy, so that's kind of why he's in the mix. So just a heads up, we are on the Bardock stage. He does get a damage boost in this particular Dokkan event, so the numbers are inflated a little bit, but we're going through the boss rush stage 6, so you'll see a variety of different types of enemies, so it'll give you a more broader scope of what this guy is capable of, in different scenarios. So I did also include the Dokkan Awakened Fat Buu, which has the ability to convert the intelligence key over to the strength key, so he also does fall into this category, so it does help LR Frieza have a much more easier way to get the 18 key super, so certainly a good compliment. I didn't really focus on the Majin Buu unit as much, since it is a LR Frieza showcase, but he's also got the nuking capability to increase attack and defense based on the amount of ki collected. So I'm sure a lot of people are happy that the LR Frieza unit finally has a proper category, or a decent category, where he's getting quite a bit of a boost. Like other categories had 150%, 170% for a while now, and Frieza didn't have one that he could fall into up until now. So I figured the time would be great to finally do a good showcase for this guy. I think in previous times I showcased him on either like Extreme Strength or Extreme Team with the Rose Lees, that type of deal. I did mix it up a little bit too. You do see a lot of the 18 key supers, just because it was easy to manage to get that off, but you'll see the 12 key supers here and there as well. And yeah, I mean, overall this guy is definitely getting the type of boost that he needed on a team, so it's good to be able to finally see that. The only drawback is, I guess you can't include the this version with the tech version, the other transformation unit, just because it's the first form Frieza is the name of the card. So unfortunately, you can't put those two in the team. But I mean, they're kind of interchangeable a little bit. So the LR Frieza can definitely handle his business on this team setup, though. I mean, you're obviously seeing it in the video, so not really a need for me to explain it. So the other thing about this LR Frieza is with the super attack, he does have the ability to drop the enemy's attack and defense, so he can actually help out the Super Buu unit that has the ability to increase attack based on if the enemies got the attack reduced, or what was it? I can't remember exactly. I'm pretty sure it's attack reduced instead of defense. So, and it's based on the Gotenks transformation or absorbed version of the Super Buu unit. So let me just check real fast so I don't give you misinformation, I guess. But overall, yeah, this guy is definitely getting the type of proper setup that he needed. For a while, I mean, I wasn't even using this version of LR Frieza, so now that he actually falls into a good category, I might actually start using him more often. Yeah, so it was with the Gotenks absorbed version of Super Buu, or Majin Buu, I guess. Whenever the enemy targeted has attack decreased, he gets an additional 30% increase toward attack on top of the 120%. So that could certainly help him out with the overall balance of the team. And again, with the right linking buddies, getting at least a 12 key super is not going to be that difficult. It's actually going to be pretty easy. I mean, you see it right now that he only needed 4 more key to fill up for the 12 key. So, but I guess the issue with that is it only applies to the 18 key in order to decrease the enemy's attack and defense. So I guess with that in mind, you do want to include units that have a good set of link skills with them, like the Final Form Cooler units, as well as bringing in the Strength Fat Buu or Majin Buu unit. So I mean, those ways can definitely make it much easier for this guy to get the 18 key super. But yeah, he's definitely killing it right now. I mean, he is getting some crazy nice attack output. I mean, given this right now is on type advantage, so he's able to hit a lot harder. But I think overall, I mean, for the most part, the lowest I've seen is probably with the 12 key super, and he hit for about 600,000. So that's really not bad at all, even for a 12 key super. So I think with this category, he's definitely able to become much more relevant than he was. The Kid Buu unit's also on here just to help out with the passive boost toward attack and defense. That's you're talking about a 50% increase, so definitely helps out a lot as well. So we'll go ahead and kind of wrap things up, and I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy how much nicer he is with the proper team setups and leader skills. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'm pretty sure a lot of people were actually curious, like I was, with how this guy would be on this team setup. So definitely appreciate you watching as always, and definitely stay tuned for next time. Hopefully we'll have some more for more interesting content. All right, peace out.